Hi, I'm Anandi. If you're here because you're struggling with exhaustion, stress and sleep deprivation, you're in exactly the right place. You're welcome. The effects of sleep deprivation aren't funny, I know, because I've experienced it. It just makes you miserable, let alone the health risks of not getting enough sleep. I developed Sleepology over about 10 years of research into what works and why. This is my own blend drawn from over a quarter of a century in well-being. I worked out during my research that you really need to do things in a certain order for it to work. We're also all very different, and if you look at the qualities of each sleep type, you'll see that some of us are actually predisposed to insomnia. To find out your sleep type, just click the button below and it will give you some indication of your sleep type. And it'll also give you some really practical tips that you can use straight away. About a third of the population is predisposed to insomnia, but it doesn't mean you have to put up with it. It just means that you need to have more consciousness around your lifestyle, choices, daily habits and rituals. My passion is to tell the world that we need balance, not drugs. My job is to give you the tools. Whilst you may get some sleep with sleep medication, it has a very negative effect on the quality of your sleep, let alone the long list of side effects. Sleepology has 5 principles: why, how, mind, body and rejuvenate. The very first principle, the why, is about working out your sleep type and what's gone out of balance. Nothing will work if you don't start at the root of the problem. The why is a deep inquiry where we look at all the different aspects of your life and how they're actually manifesting in your current situation. Once we've worked out the why, we can come to the how. This is where an appropriate plan, timescales and tools are set out. Then we get to work on the mind principle. If you're just kind of popping a few valerian pills or serotonin, melatonin supplements, without really taking care to clear the mind of the negative thought patterns and the chaos, I can tell you that nothing will actually work. You've got to start clearing and calming the mind first. I have a number of techniques that I've developed for the mind principle, using the breath, for example, and specific techniques that bring about inner stillness. The next principle is the body principle. You need to cleanse the body of toxicity and balance the digestive fire if you're to sleep and feel better. If you don't deal with the mind first, your physical cleansing efforts will really be compromised. The mind is so powerful. You've seen the nocebo-placebo effect and how powerful the mind is to override things. You need to be in the right state of mind before you can start this principle. While maintaining a clear, calm mind, the body principle can start. This is where we cleanse and detoxify the body. I need to make the point here that one size doesn't actually fit all. For example, it's no good really going on a raw diet if your constitution can't take raw. You'll end up just creating more toxicity. It makes perfect sense to me that a person with a weak digestion doesn't embark on a raw diet. They need the appropriate cooked, easily digestible food that will just go through the digestive tract easily. Final principle is the rejuvenation principle. This is where we rejuvenate the mind, body and the soul. You need a calm mind and a great digestive fire before we can start this principle. This is where we bring in the right nourishment for the mind, the body and the soul. If you approach your healing in this way, you'll be soon sleeping like a baby. So take the test and find out your sleep type below, and I will see you soon.